And welcome back to Hunley Field on the campus of Deer Creek High School. We're ready with game two, 5A baseball action between Deer Creek and Guymon. In case you missed game one, the Antlers were big winners, 18-0. Ricky Ramirez started on the mound for the Antlers and went 3 innings, got the win. He's now 2-1 on the season. For Deer Creek, they had 18 runs on 13 hits. The Tigers did not score a run or get a hit. They had 3 errors. And except for a one-out walk in the first, the Antler pitching staff and defense was perfect. We're off and running here with game two. We've got names of the visitors, so we can give you those in a moment. Leading off for the Antlers
No, you have to press this button.
is number 2, Caden Polkovich, and he had an outstanding game one. 2 for 2, grand slam home run, 4 runs batted in, and he scored 3 times. And he's up there right now with a 1-ball, 1-strike count, facing off against left-handed pitching Nick Brewer from Guymon. With the win in game one, Deer Creek advanced to 9-4 in the season. That pitch from Brewer gets away from him, goes back to the backstop. Again, Deer Creek now 9-4 after the victory. And with the loss, the Tigers fell to 2-8. 2 balls, 1 strike to the lefty Polkovich here. And the pitch. And that's a little high and tight. So with the big game one, Polkovich, you don't have the updated numbers, but averaged probably around 240. Again, now he has 9 runs batted in. Swings and drives one to right here. Right fielder coming on. He's racing on. He will have to play it on 1 hop. And Polkovich leads off with a base hit. So the 3rd hit of the day for Caden. He's 1 for 1 in this one. That was Gomez. Josh Gomez out in right field had to play it off of 1 hop. And so for the Antlers, the beat goes on as far as the offense goes, 1 batter in. And so Jackson Gerard will come up. Jackson in game 1 had a 3-run double in the 3rd inning to highlight his day. Ended up 1 for 3. Takes that pitch just a bit outside. Again, so for the Antlers, the lineup goes like this. Polkovich leading it off where he's already at first base. Jackson Gerard batting number 2. Batting 3 and pitching is Spencer Wallace. The cleanup man is the right fielder Brian Burling. Lane Workman batting 5. Brady Lee in the 6 hole. Royal in the 7 hole. The ball gets past the catcher, and Polkovich will go to second base. Royal in center. Bowers at second base. Batting in number 8 hole and playing at first base is Stephen Ray. Ray, very impressive, closing out the game in the last 2 innings with 6 strikeouts. Now moves to first base. We'll give you the defensive alignment here momentarily for the Guymon Tigers as that pitch way inside to Gerard. He slides out of the way, and the catcher, Hacken, slides over to stop it. So Nick Brewer on the mound. As we mentioned, Aaron Hackens is the catcher. The infield left to right, 3rd to 1st. Wheeler, Stonecipher, Martinez, Blassengame at first. Outfield left to right, Kuykendall, Coakley, and Gomez in right field. And Jackson Gerard takes ball 4. He'll go to he'll go to first base. So the first 2 batters have reached for the Antlers. Spencer Wallace comes up, and all Spencer Wallace did in the first game was come on in relief and hit a 2-run home run. And that was Spencer's first hit of the season. He's now 1 for 4, so batting .250. A home run, 2 runs batted in. Takes the first pitch from Brewer outside. And Spencer's also getting the start on the mound today, so we'll give you those numbers in the bottom of the inning. Will be his 2nd game started for Deer Creek this season. There's a pitch, and there's a shot to left field. That could be trouble. That ball will be in there. Past the left fielder all the way to the wall. Polkovich will score. Around 3rd is Gerard getting the green light. He will come around, and he will score as the ball is cut off. So it's a 2-run double, and Spencer Wallace's great day continues. A double and 2 runs batted in, so that gives him 4 RBI on the day. And Deer Creek off to the early start and leading 2-0. Wallace will come out, and pinch runner Brock Reuener will take his spot. The speedster there out at second base. Nobody out. 2 runs already in. I guess I should note, an important thing to notice here, the Deer Creek wearing the white, playing their home field, but on the scoreboard today, they will be the visitor batting at first here. So they lead 2-0. Now the batter will be Brian Burling. Burling came on, drew a walk in game 1. In this season, hitting .154. Got a runner on second base with nobody out. 2 hits already for the Antlers. That pitch high and tight as it whizzes past the ear hole there. 2-0 the count. Burling followed by Lane Workman. Here's the pitch, and that's high. So Brewer behind 3-0 to Brian Burling, the senior. Excuse me, check that. 2-1 is the count. 2-1, the umpire holds up the 2 fingers as though he heard me say it.
By the way, guys.
2 balls, 1 strike, and nobody out. Top of the very first inning here at Deer Creek. And that one, a little low. Umpire almost went up with the right hand, then he decided to say no. A little too low for his liking, and now it's 3-1. Here's the pitch, and that's in the dirt. Nice stop. Attempted stop by the catcher, but moving to third is Rimmer. And going down to first after ball 4 is Brian Burling. So 2 hits and 2 walks. And Antlers have 2 runs in, and now they have runners at first and third for Lane Workman. Workman got an RBI in the first inning on a fielder's choice with the bases loaded. Ended up officially 0 for 2 in game 1. Again, did have the run batted in. And now that was his first RBI of the season. And here's a chance for one more with nobody out. And runner at third base, line shot, or at least hard hit ground ball, base hit into right field. And so Workman has another RBI, another run scored for the Antlers on the single. Burling moves to second. Good job of Workman of taking it where it was pitched on the outside part of the plate and hit it to the right side. So 3 runs in. Brady Lee now the batter. Lee came in and drew a walk in game 1, now getting the start. Behind the plate is where he'll be playing defense. Again, Brady this season officially 1 for 1 as the at-bat in game 1, an official at-bat. There's a pop-up on the infield. Second baseman's calling for it. He's over to his left, still over there. He makes the catch. And there's one gone. And that was Lane Martinez making the play over there from second base. And there's one away. And stepping up will be R.J. Royal. Royal also had a good game 1. He was officially 1 for 2 with a single. He also reached base on 2 other walks, so on base 3 times in game 1. And there's a pass ball getting past the catcher. Runners will move up. Coach Moore puts up the palm saying hold there. And that's Burling at third. Lane Workman on at second base. Royal the batter. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out.
The camera that's shaking right now.
Antlers have 3 hits and already 3 runs with 2 more out there on the bases. Brewer from the stretch, and here's a pitch. Line drive, center field. Center fielder's coming on. He's got to beat. He'll make the catch. Runners will tag and both move up. Coming in to score is Burling. Going to third is Workman, so it's an RBI sacrifice fly for Royal. Making the play out there was the center fielder, Riley Coakley. And there's 2 out now, 4 runs in, and a runner on third base for number 10, Bryson Bowers. Bowers batting the 8 hole in this game after batting number 9 in game 1. He's a second baseman, senior. First pitch in there for a strike. Bryson's committed and signed to play with McPherson, Kansas to play football. Had several offers to play both sports. Made the choice to go to the gridiron, but capable in both sports. Right now he's got an 0-1 count with 2 out. Swings and drives one to left field. Skies it. Left fielder's coming on. Still coming on. He will not get to it. That'll be a run scored for Workman. Bowers will hold up there. I'm not sure the left fielder didn't get a good eye on the ball or what, but it will officially, since it dropped, I'd say, so far in front of the left fielder. Goes a single and an error. And so, or excuse me, a single and an RBI. So 5 runs are in. Bowers at first base. Deer Creek has batted around here in the very first inning. Stephen Ray comes to the plate, the 9-hole hitter. Stephen batted once in game 1 and struck out, so he's now on the season 1 for 4. 250 the average. Bowers at first with good speed. Here's the pitch. Nice stop by the catcher, Hackins. Sliding to his right to get that one. So for Bowers, we'll go as an RBI single, and Bryson, looking at the totals here, that will be his second RBI of the season. That one fouled straight back, right back towards us. Big cut by Ray. Next pitch, and that one's also fouled away.
Who's number 2? Kenny's 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. On the top of 1, Deer Creek has already scored 5 times. And the pitch. Good eye there by Ray to take that one a little low and outside. Ninth batter of the inning, Stephen Ray. Brewer to the stretch and the pitch. Just missed, a little high. Count goes full, 3-2. Bowers at first base will get the extra jump with 2 outs and a full count.
No, that would be my camera.
Center fielder shaded just a bit to his left, as you can see on the screen there. From my view, I'm to the left of the camera. He's a little further than it looks on the screen. And there's strike 3 called. So Brewer ends the inning with the strikeout. First one of the ball game. But for the Antlers, a big inning. 5 runs, 4 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We've played a half, and Deer Creek leads 5-0.
Wow, Siri. Just wow. You failed yourself as a person.
Spartan College of Aeronautics and Technology's flight program is designed to get you flying in your first week. You can spend less time in lectures and more time practicing what you've learned, so you could be certified in only 12 months. Also, our degree graduates are able to go for their ATP certification with reduced flight hours. Train for a career as a cargo, corporate, or airline pilot. For more information on starting an exciting new career, go to spartan.edu.
First inning, Deer Creek leads 5-0 after scoring 5 times. And for the Antlers, on the mound will be junior Spencer Wallace, making his second start of the season. He's got an 0-1 record. He's pitched 6 innings, given 5 hits, 3 runs that were all 3 earned, 5 walks and 5 strikeouts with a 2.5 earned run average. We'll set the Antlers defense here for you momentarily. I can tell you right now, the leadoff hitter is Aaron Hackins, left-handed hitter, catcher. Also lit off for the Tigers in game 1. The first pitch from Wallace, outside corner, strike 1. We're off and going in the bottom of 1. Again, Antlers won game 1, 18-0. Already up 5-0 here. Next pitch, inside corner, strike 2. So Wallace dealing inside and outside early in the early going. He's already helped his cause with a 2-run or with an RBI double. It was a 2-run double, yes, in the top half of the inning. And the scoreboard's been flipped for game 2. Antlers batting first, and the visitors batting second. Here's the wine, waiting for the wine from Wallace. And here it comes. Good job by Hackins to get a piece of it, foul it off.
Nobody's talking but you.
Over towards the third base dugout. And we'll do it again on 0-2. In game one, the Antler pitching staff was masterful. Ramirez started and struck out 7, and he was relieved by Stephen Ray, who struck out 6. 13 walks, only 1 strikeout. There's a line drive towards right center field, and that ball will be in there for a base hit. And the first hit of the day for the Guymon Tigers. Hackins singles to right center field, just stuck the bat out there, got it right over Bowers. And the first hit of the day and for the leadoff man here in game 2. So the defense for the Antlers looks like this. Wallace is on the mound. The catcher is Brady Lee. Infield from third to first is Lane Workman, Polkovich, the shortstop, Bryson Bowers, second baseman, and Stephen Ray at first. Outfield left to right, Jackson Gerard, R.J. Royal, and Brian Burling. First pitch to Zach Stonecipher is in there for a strike. Stonecipher is the shortstop, and he was the only Tiger to reach base in game 1. He drew a first inning walk. Otherwise, he was 0 for 1. Pitch here, swung on line shot towards Bowers. He's caught it, and it'll be double play. Throw to first, and there's quickly 2 gone. So little humpback liner, not hit real hard. And Bowers was there, and he makes the easy throw to Ray, and just like that, there's 2 outs. So the promising start to the first inning takes a hit there, and now it's Colin Kuykendall, the left fielder, stepping in, number 14. He pitched in game 1 as well. He swings and grounds one on the right side. Foul. Two outs, base is clear after the double play. And that one gets away a little bit from Wallace and goes back to the backstop. Count evens at a ball and a strike. Spoke with Cole Davis between games, and he was again scheduled to start this one, but he said as he was headed towards third on a stolen base attempt, pulled the hamstring mid-flight, and there's a ground ball back to the mound. Wallace has got it, and the inning is over. So quickly, the Tigers are done. No runs, a hit, no errors, and nobody left on. We'll continue with Cole Davis here in a minute. After 1, Deer Creek leads 5-0. This is Antler Vision on DeerCreekAntlers.tv.
Spartan College of Aeronautics and Technology's flight program is designed to get you flying in your first week. You can spend less time in lectures and more time practicing what you've learned, so you could be certified in only 12 months. Also, our degree graduates are able to go for their ATP certification with reduced flight hours. Train for a career as a cargo, corporate, or airline pilot. For more information on starting an exciting new career, go to spartan.edu.
Right-hander Nick Brewer back out to the mound for the Tigers. We've played 1 here at John Hunley Field, and Deer Creek leads 5-0. Looking for win number 10 of the season. In the first inning, the Antlers batted around, and we'll be back to the top of the order, which means Caden Polkovich will get a chance to continue his outstanding day. So far, he is 3 for 3. He's hit a home run. He's had 2 singles. He's also walked and scored a run. And if my count is correct, he himself has scored 5 runs and from the leadoff spot. So getting the job done in a big-time way is Polkovich. Polkovich, 5'9", 165 sophomore. Shortstop all the time. Did a great job there and having a great day from leadoff position. Throw goes down second base, and we're ready for inning number 2. Again, top of the order is Polkovich, Gerard, and Wallace to face against Nick Brewer on for his second inning of work. Defense appears to be the same as we look out there for the Tigers, and Polkovich is in. We're ready for the first pitch of the inning. Hard hit ball, nice glove right there. And so for the first time today, Polkovich is retired. That was Stratton blasting game, reaching out, making the catch, at least snagging the ground ball anyway, and tagging first base unassisted. So 1 out, Polkovich is retired, and Jackson Gerard steps to the plate. Gerard walked his first time up and scored a run. And the first pitch gets away from Brewer and goes back to the backstop. You can see that one slip out of his hands. As I was saying, talked to Cole Davis between games. He pulled hamstring. He's definitely out for today. Be a day-to-day type thing. Not anything major, we hope. So good news to see him up and walking around after the game. Spoke as well with Ricky Ramirez, who said in the first inning he had trouble getting his hand on the ball and didn't feel quite right, as he did have the one walk. Other than that, though, he was stellar in 3 innings of work, as the Antlers won handily 18-0. Here it's 5-0. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Inside, just about got a piece of Gerard as he leaned out of the way. Gerard lefty all the way, 5'11", 180 junior. Steps in there with a 3-0 count. And there's a strike. There's ball 4, and so Gerard walks for the second time today. That is already the 3rd walk issued to Deer Creek batters. And so Spencer Wallace comes up. He's having a great day at the plate. He's already got a 2-run home run in game 1 and an RBI double in game 2. That's actually a 2-run double. So he has gone from no RBIs when the day started to 4 as of now. First pitch is outside, or excuse me, first pitch misses for a ball. Gerard on first has great speed, always a threat to go. Here's the pitch. It's a skied shot to left field. Left fielder's backing up. He's got room to make the catch. He's there. And there's 2 away. So nicely done out there in left field by Kuykendall. And there's 2 away. So with 2 outs and one man on, Brian Burling comes up. Burling walked his first time up, scored a run. Good job by Brewer so far to somewhat slow the Antlers' bats. Here's Gerard going to second base. The throw gets away and goes through to center field. Gerard will hold. And so for Jackson, let's check the stats here. That will be stolen base. I only have him with 2 for 2 this season. But definitely a young man with a great speed. So it's 1-0 to Burling. Now he's got a runner on second base. Chance to get that big 2-out run RBI. Left fielder playing pretty deep. Center fielders come in a little bit. Flag out in right center is pretty much motionless. We started, it was 85 degrees, and it's cooled off a whole degree to 84. Pretty warm day for sure here on the campus of Deer Creek High School. That pitch swung on, skied towards left center field. That could be trouble. Left center fielder is going back. He's into right center field. He reaches up, can't get to it. It'll go all the way to the wall. Burling's around second. He's motoring towards third as Gerard has scored, and he will now come home as the ball gets away from the cutoff man. The throw home is not going to be in time. Probably officially a triple and an error. Either way, great hustle by Brian Burling, an RBI, and he goes home to score on what would be probably an error by the cutoff man. Either way, it's now 7-0, 2-run score. The bases are clear for Lane Workman, and great hustle by Burling, and hit that ball just shy of the wall in left center field. Outside corner and a strike. Great hustle by the center fielder, Riley Coakley. He got to the ball, just couldn't quite make the catch. Several times today, the Tigers have hustled to get to deep balls in the power alley and haven't quite made the play. There's a ball skied to the right side and out of play. It's 0-2 to Lane. Workman's first time up. He singled sharply to right field and got a run batted in. So he's got 2 RBI today. count 0-2, and the base is clear and 2 outs. He might just unbutton the collar and take a big hack at this one and see what happens. Takes that one inside. 1-2.
Do what? Yeah.
Again, we're in the top of 2. Deer Creek leads 7-0 on their home field, but the visitors on the scoreboard for this one. Check swing on the 1-2 pitch in the dirt. No appeal. They'll say he checked his swing in time. So triple ducks out there. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. And that one's away. It's 3-2. Lane gets on. Brady Lee would be next. There's ball 4, so nice job by Lane to draw the walk. He's on base for the second time today. And the catcher, Brady Lee, comes to the plate. Let's take off the shin guards as he perhaps prepared to go back behind the plate. Had Workman not get on base, but he's there with 2 outs. Runner on first. Lee, the batter, he popped out his first time up. 0 for 1 officially. Pitch, strike 1 called. Umpire's got a pretty big strike zone, and I think everyone here appreciates that, as it's already 7-0. Can help the game have a little bit faster pace if everyone's not getting on with bases on balls. That one was too high, though. It's 1-1. R.J. Royals on deck, and Bryson Bowers behind him. Second time through the order. That one almost takes Lee's head off as he ducks under it, and it's 2-1. Workman being held on over there by Blassingame. And that one's inside. 3-1. Again, Brewer had 2 outs. The runner on first was close to getting out of this one unscathed, and then Burling had the big double or triple to left center field. There's a walk, and Workman, who was going anyway, will go on second base as Lee has yet another walk for the Antlers. That's their 3rd walk of the inning and their 5th of the game, so they've had a good patient eye at the plate. And now R.J. Roy will step in, and Coach Holman, who's manning third base today, calls time. I think he'll send a pinch runner out there for Lee. As we see Brooks Robinson going out there to first base, the pinch run for Lee. 2 outs, 2 on. Royal the batter. Royal, his first time up, had a sac fly and an RBI. Hit the ball pretty hard to center field. Coakley out there made the catch, but it was way too far out to make any kind of play at the plate. So Royal trying to get another RBI here with 2 outs. Just caught that assistant coach J.P. Holman manning the third base box for this one. Coach Polkovich over there at first, as he was in game 1, Kevin Polkovich. Counts 2-0. That one smashed but foul. Got a pitch inside and turned on it in a big time way, just a little too early. RJ hit one in game 1 that cleared the stadium, cleared the barbed wire fence even, but it was about a count early and foul. It's a 2-1 pitch. He takes that one outside. So Brewer's going to have to come in with a strike here or walk the bases loaded. Again, game 1, it did end in a run rule fashion in the 5th. Could be headed that way here. We'll have to see what happens. There's ball 4. Another walk for the Antlers. RJ goes to first. Workman to third, and Robinson, the pinch runner, goes to second base. Bryson Bowers comes up. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Second time today he's faces this situation. Bryson singled and drove in a run his first time up. Hit one in front of the left fielder out there. He couldn't make a play on it. First pitch to Bryson. That's way high. Brewer definitely missing high and tight with a lot of his pitches. A lot of the right-handed batters having to lean away. Hadn't hit anybody yet, though. And that one misses outside. In game 1, the Tigers used 3 pitchers. Brewer was not one of them. We'll see how long they keep Brewer out there. And he's battling, no doubt. There's a swing and a miss. Brewer threw that one by Bowers. He had a huge cut. Probably had his eyes on the fastball and got the off-speed breaking pitch type. And it's 2-1, but he's got 2 more strikes to spend. You can tell by his body language he's looking for that big rip. Takes that one high. 3-1. So Brewer's going to have to come in or walk in and run. He's walked the last 3 batters he's faced. In fact, the only hit of the inning was the RBI by Burling. There's ball 4, gets away from the catcher, goes back to the backstop. Runners will just move up 1 base. So an RBI for Bowers, his second of the game. Again, 4 straight walks. So this inning we've seen a ground out, a walk, a fly out, a triple, an error, and then 4 walks. So definitely a United Fund type inning here. The Tigers giving a lot of help to the Antlers. Stephen Ray comes up, bases loaded, still 2 outs. Stephen struck out his first time up. And there's one low and away. Great stop there by Hackins, the catcher, as he slid to his right, extended the glove, and saved a run for sure. Counts 1-0. And Stephen comes out of his shoes there with a big swing. He had a big hack at it. Pitch coming at him a little inside, but he got the big cut. Count evens at a ball and a strike. Definitely going for the downs there. We've already seen 1 grand slam today in game 1, Caden Polkovich. There's one inside again, and Ray leans away. And going into today, the Antlers had to hit 3 home runs, all of them by Aiden Doherty, who didn't start game 2, but they've hit 2 today, 1 from Polkovich and 1 from Spencer Wallace. Big swing and a miss there. 2-2. Can hear Coach Holman shouting some instructions there for Ray. Can't hear quite what he's saying, but I would imagine it would be stay on top of that ball, don't come out of your swing. Here's a 2-2 pitch. Good eye there by Stephen, and the count runs full. 3-2, so the action pitch coming up. Bases are loaded, 2 outs, full count. Runner should be off with the motion of the pitcher. Burr from the full windup has walked the last 4 batters. There they go, the runners, and the pitch fouled away, straight into the ground and back, so we'll do it again. That pitch was definitely up in the zone, but I'm not going to say it's for sure ball 4. It was wise of Ray to put the bat out there, and he gets another shot at it here on 3-2. Runners will go again. There they go. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So Brewer gets the elusive 3rd out in the inning, but not for the Antlers. Strike for 3 more runs. 3 runs, 1 hit, no errors, and there were 3 men left on the bases. We played 1.5, and Deer Creek leads 8-0.
Spartan College of Aeronautics and Technology's flight program is designed to get you flying in your first week. You can spend less time in lectures and more time practicing what you've learned, so you could be certified in only 12 months. Also, our degree graduates are able to go for their ATP certification with reduced flight hours. Train for a career as a cargo, corporate, or airline pilot. For more information on starting an exciting new career, go to spartan.edu.
Spencer Wallace back to the mound for his second inning of work. He's got an 8-run cushion to work with. In the first, Spencer sat the Tigers down in order in an unconventional way. Gave a leadoff single and then a line drive double play and a ground out. So it'll be the 4, 5, and 6 hole hitters due up. Lane Martinez, Nick Brewer, and Josh Gomez. Martinez is first. He's the second baseman. In game 1, he was 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. First time to face Wallace today, and here's the wind and the pitch. And a good swing, but fouled away. Next pitch, and there's another pitch fouled away, and so quickly it's 0 and 2. Tigers appear to be a little more aggressive here in game 2, definitely swinging a lot more pitches. Seem to be taking a lot of pitches in game 1, and keep in mind they do have a 5-hour drive back home after these 2 games. That pitch missed upstairs. It's 1 and 2. Nasty looking breaking pitch, strike 3 called. Great pitch by Wallace. First strikeout of the game. 1 gone, and Nick Brewer's the batter. Nick Brewer's on the mound as well, and in game 1, he was 0 for 2 with 2 groundouts. Ground ball towards Workman. He's to his left. Nice glove. Throws to first. 2 away. Nicely done. Lane Workman. And so with 2 outs and the base is clear, the right fielder steps in. That's Josh Gomez, left-handed hitter. Gomez has been playing a little bit of everywhere today. He played some pitcher. He's 0 for 1 in game 1 with a strikeout. And he takes strike 1. The big thing the Antler pitching staff has done today is they've filled up the strike zone. Haven't messed around with the Tigers hitters. Haven't given them any chance to get on base. There's a swing and a miss, strike 2. Just like that, there's 2 strikes and 2 outs. Just a little bit low there. That one fouled away. As we told you in game 1, our next Antler Vision broadcast of Deer Creek Baseball will be next Monday as the El Reno Indians are in town. And just to speak honestly, we expect a much more competitive ball game there. The Indians and Antlers, pretty big rivals on the baseball diamond, as they are in most sports. Here's the pitch. A little high. After that, the following week we'll have the McGinnis Irish coming to town. That'll be a big-time game between 2 of the top teams in Class 5A. With the win, Deer Creek advanced to 6-0 this season against 5A competition. That pitch just missed inside. The counts run full, 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs to Gomez. Center fielder Royal has shaded into left center field quite a bit. And there's strike 3. Nicely done by Wallace in the second inning. Nothing across for the Tigers. We go to the third, and Deer Creek leads 8-0.
That was really close. Early inning just changed.
Spartan College of Aeronautics and Technology's flight program is designed to get you flying in your first week. You can spend less time in lectures and more time practicing what you've learned, so you could be certified in only 12 months. Also, our degree graduates are able to go for their ATP certification with reduced flight hours. Train for a career as a cargo, corporate, or airline pilot. For more information on starting an exciting new career, go to spartan.edu.
Back with you. We move to the third inning of action here. Deer Creek leads 8-0. A new pitcher on the mound for the Tigers. And basically what's happened is the pitcher and the catcher have switched spots. Aaron Hackins goes from behind the plate to the mound, and Nick Brewer goes from the mound to behind the plate. Deer Creek is batted around in both innings. So that puts us back to the top of the order as inning number 3 begins, but we'll see a pinch hitter. It looks like Ricky Ramirez is ready to go. Caden Polkovich's great day will apparently come to an end where he went 3 for 4, including a big grand slam home run. Ramirez pitched and batted in game 1, had a great day on both sides. Got the win on the mound. As I dig for my stats here, we'll believe he had an RBI single in there as well. Yes, he did. He actually had a single and a double. So a great day for him going, and he leads off the third inning with his team up 8-0. So Hackins on the mound. Right-hander goes into the wind, and here's the first pitch. Big cut. Swing and a miss. Outfield playing him straight away. The Guymon Tigers don't move their defense much. They kind of just play where they play. Here's a ground ball towards short. Nice play. And a throw to first. Not in time. Ramirez hustles and beats it out for an infield single. So it was Stonecipher that made the play. Got the throw over there. It was a little bit high. The first baseman reached high to snag it, but Ramirez hustling with the infield single. And so now in the 2-hole, Jackson Gerard appears to have been substituted for Brock Riminer. So Gerard leads, having drawn 2 walks, and he'll give way to Riminer, the junior. 6'1", 185. And he drives the first pitch towards the gap in left center field. That ball will be in there all the way to the wall. Ramirez around second. He's going to head towards third. He will be waved home. Riminer hustling towards third. It'll be a throw to third base, but it will not be in time. And so it's an RBI triple for Brock Riminer on the first pitch he sees. And Deer Creek now leads 9-0. So for Brock, let's see as far as triples go. That's his first one of the year. The second triple of the year for the Antlers. Perhaps the third it would be the third as Burling now has 2. He had one earlier in this game. And the 10th RBI of the season for Brock, and Spencer Wallace comes to the plate. And he is hit on the left arm. He'll go down to first base. You can tell that did not feel good, but he hustles down there. And so Wallace, who I was going to tell you was 1 for 2, trots down to first base, hit by the pitch. Now comes Brian Burling, who walked in the first inning, hit a triple to left center field gap, and then scored on an error. So he had an RBI in that situation. First and third, nobody out, already a run in. Runner goes, throw is low apparently. There's no throw to second base, and a stolen base for Spencer Wallace. As we look, that will be Spencer's first steal of the season. 1-0 the count. And Burling calls time and steps out. Sun getting low, the shadow's getting long here, so especially if you're out in right field or the right side of the infield, it can be hard to find the ball. The shadow's going right across home plate, as you can see on your screen. Good stop there by Brewer. Ball stays right there. 2-0. That hit by pitch was the 8th time an Antler has got a free base here in game number 2, and we're in the top of the third. And there's ball 3, and they're in danger of walking them loaded. Pitch, and Burling taking all the way, takes a strike. It's 3-1. I imagine he'll have the green light now. First baseman, Blassingame right on the edge of the grass, on the edge of the dirt, towards the grass anyway. Third baseman even with the bag. And Burling swings and misses, and it's strike 2. Time called here. Now we're going to have, looks like a pinch runner. So Wallace replaced on the bases by Kenny Yetter. His first action of this game. Kenny started game one, played first base. Now comes on to pinch run with nobody out.
Kenny, nobody. See it through. Follow the
3-2.
leader.
Hackins delivers. And there's ball 4. That'll walk in a run. Excuse me, I'm not sure what I was thinking there. First base was open. Apologize for that. I said he was going to have to come in and load the bases. Apologize. Bases are now loaded. Getting to be a long day. Burling reaches base for the 3rd time today. 2 walks and a triple. And so with the bases loaded now and nobody out, Workman grounds it back to the middle and is gloved by the second baseman. He will have no play though. And a run will score, and Workman safe at first. Deer Creek now leads 10-0. You can call that, I guess, an RBI infield single. For Lane, it's his 2nd RBI of the day, or of the game, and his 3rd of the day. Brady Lee steps in. He is officially 0 for 1. He walked back in the 2nd inning. 3 runs are in. There's a big swing and a miss. And a pitch down low. It's a ball and a strike. Great shot there on the monitor of Brady Lee. Right-handed hitter. And he grounds one towards the shortstop. Stonecipher's got it. He'll go to second for 1. Back to first. That throw is in time for the out. Double play. Nicely done there. Run scores. That's Yetter scoring. Can't count a double play as an RBI, but for the Antlers, they score again. That makes it 12-0. So runner on third and 2 outs now for Royal. And he takes a strike. RJ's walked and hit a sac fly so far today, so he has an RBI. Or so far in game 2 anyway, he's done that. Here's the 0-1 pitch, low. 1-1 pitch, ground ball at the middle, and that will be gloved by Stonecipher. He's got a long throw. It will be in time for the out. Well, all right, there you go. They say he's out at first base, and that'll end the inning for the Antlers. So 4 runs in the inning, and after 2.5, Deer Creek leads 12-0.
Spartan College of Aeronautics and Technology's flight program is designed to get you flying in your first week. You can spend less time in lectures and more time practicing what you've learned, so you could be certified in only 12 months. Also, our degree graduates are able to go for their ATP certification with reduced flight hours. Train for a career as a cargo, corporate, or airline pilot. For more information on starting an exciting new career, go to spartan.edu.
Spencer Wallace back to the mound for his 3rd inning of work. His team leads 12-0. So far, he's faced the minimum, so he's faced 6 batters. He struck out 2 of them. He did allow a hit to leadoff man in the first, but he was erased in double play. And so we'll now see the 6, 7, and 8 hole hitters due up as Quade Wheeler, Stratton Blassingame, and Riley Coakley, third base, first base, center fielder, due up to face Spencer Wallace. Wheeler in game one batted once, and he was a strikeout victim of Ricky Ramirez. First time he's seen Wallace, and here's the pitch. Right down central, and a swing and a miss, strike one. As I mentioned, the Antlers pitching staff has filled the strike zone up. Only one walk so far today. And there's another swing and a miss. And 15 strikeouts in game one and then halfway through game two. O2 pitch on the way. And that's in there, strike three called. Froze him. And Wheeler is a strikeout victim, the third strikeout for Spencer Wallace. And Stratton Blassingame, the first baseman, comes to the plate. Blassingame started game one on the mound and pitched 2 innings. Then he moved to first base, where he's still playing now. This is his second at bat of the day. He struck out in game one the first time he hit, and he takes strike one from Wallace. Coakley's on deck. And if anybody gets on base, they'll go back to the top of the order. There's a swing and a foul. There's a pop up towards the shortstop. Ramirez has got it. And there's 2 away. As I mentioned, that sun getting lower and lower can cause some havoc out there to some people. Ball hits to the left, shouldn't really affect Ramirez there, and it didn't. There's a strike to Coakley. Coakley playing center field today. Has played there all day long. And this is his second at bat of the day, and he also struck out the first time he came to the plate. There's strike 2. And swing and a miss, strike 3. So Wallace makes quick work of the Tigers in the third. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. We've played 3. Antlers on top, 12-0.
Spartan College of Aeronautics and Technology's flight program is designed to get you flying in your first week. You can spend less time in lectures and more time practicing what you've learned, so you could be certified in only 12 months. Also, our degree graduates are able to go for their ATP certification with reduced flight hours. Train for a career as a cargo, corporate, or airline pilot. For more information on starting an exciting new career, go to spartan.edu.
Yeah, he took the lead. Here you go, Ballman.
Welcome back. This is Jonathan Keithley and the Antler Vision staff. We are here at Deer Creek High School. We've played 3 innings. Through 3, the Antlers 12 runs, 8 hits. And for the visiting Tigers, no runs, 1 hit. It is officially the top of the 4th as the Deer Creek Antlers batted first in game 2. And so as we go to the top of the 4th inning, excuse me, it'll be Bryson Bowers leading it off. Bowers so far, he's 1 for 1. He's also walked. He has 2 runs batted in today. Singled to left and walked his last time up. Back to the mound is Hackins, who came on in the 3rd, and he's back for his 2nd inning of work. First pitch to Bowers. A little away for a ball.
Come on, Bryce. Come on, buddy.
Another pitch up high. There's ball 3. Again, as I've mentioned several times, the Tigers pitchers have had trouble keeping the ball in the strike zone. They've walked a large amount of Deer Creek batters today. Eight so far, including a hit by pitch, and there's the 9th. Bowers will trot down to first base. Leadoff man is on. Stephen Ray comes up. Stephen's 0 for 2, looking for his first hit of the day. Again, had a great outing on the mound in game 1. Faced 6 batters and struck them all out. Looking for that first hit. Here's the first pitch to him. There goes Bryson. The pitch is swung on and fouled away. Ray has gotten just under a few pitches and fouled them up and over us several times today. Again, as in game 1, the Tigers will have 2 innings to make up this 12-run deficit as far as before getting run ruled. That pitch inside gets away from the catcher. Bowers will move to second base. The count is now even at a ball and a strike. I think he called that a pass ball. It was just a little bit inside. Catcher Brewer couldn't quite get his glove over to it. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nobody out here in the 4th. Big swing and a miss. Another big cut from Stephen Ray. Just hasn't quite made the connection he's looking for yet, but that could be coming with the next pitch. Wind has all but died down here. It was gusting a little bit when we started the game, game 1. As that's gone away. Ground ball left side, base hit Stephen Ray. Bowers around third. He's going to be waved home by Coach Holman. Here comes the third of the plate. It's a good one, but it's going to be up the line, and Bowers scores. To second base goes Ray. The throw is also not in time. Stephen Ray, RBI single, and then hustles to second base. And Ray has his first hit of the year, or first RBI of the year, his second hit.
Hey, pick him up, Ricky.
That makes the score 13-0, the 9th hit of the day for Deer Creek. Takes us back to the top of the order, which means Ricky Ramirez comes to the plate. Nobody out still. First pitch to Ricky. He takes it down low. Ramirez, his first time up, had an infield single. He replacing Caden Polkovich, who started today. Next pitch. Check swing, strike called. Now leaving the count at a ball and a strike. Big cut there by Ricky, and he fouls it back. Just to clarify, the scoreboard here on the, there we go, shows 13-0. There's the score. 13 runs, 9 hits for the Creek. No runs, 1 hit for the Tigers. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Breaking pitch came right at Ricky and then broke, but didn't quite get over the plate. Big cut there, fouls it back. Ramirez in the leadoff spot. He'll be followed by Brock Rimmer and Spencer Wallace. Brock's first time up, he hit an RBI triple. It's been a big day of home runs, extra base hits, doubles, triples, you name it. The Antlers have done it today. There's a pitch low in the dirt. 1 game, 18-0, leading right now 13-0. Pitching has been good, bats have been alive, and really the defense has been pretty good as well when they've been called on. Defense has not been put into too much pressure because of the great pitching. And swing and a miss there. Struck him out. So Ramirez goes down on strikes. And Rimmer comes up. As I said, he's 1 for 1. Pinch hit for Jackson Gerard in the 3rd inning and hit a triple. And he smacked the first pitch that he saw. Let's see if he's first ball hitting here. That pitch is way outside, so he takes it. One out, 1-0 the count. And there's a sky shot to left field and deep. Left fielder's going back. It's over his head. It will be off the base of the ball. No, over the fence. Goodbye. Home run. Excuse me. Home run. Brock Rumener. I saw it hit the fence, but that was the back of the bullpen. And so it's a 2-run home run for Brock, his first of the year. And it's 15-0. Well, you saw him just sitting on that pitch and waiting for it. And so for Brock, RBIs number 11 and 12. And so I'd say he's made the most of his last 2 at-bats. There's 1 out. The bases are clear. Spencer Wallace steps in. He's had a great day on the mound and a great day at the plate as well. Doubled in the first and had 2 RBI. That pitch stays a little high, breaking ball. So as I mentioned, the Antlers came into today with 3 home runs, all of those from Aiden Doherty. Now they've hit 3 just today. And that's from Polkovich, Wallace, who's at the plate, and then Rumener just now hit one over the left field wall. They've all 3 been over just about the same spot in left field. Again, that one, I saw it hit the base of the fence, but it was the back of the bullpen that it hit. And so it easily cleared the fence for a home run. Counts 2-1 to Wallace. There's a shot fair down the third base line, headed towards the corner. Wallace is around first. He should cruise into second base with a 1-out double. And so his second double of the day. He's got 3 extra base hits today. And with 1 out, that'll bring up Brian Burling. Eleven hits now for the Antlers. Burling so far, he's reached base every time he's come up. He's walked, he's tripled and scored on an error, and he walked again. He swings and misses there with a big cut. Strike 1. That makes the count even at a ball and a strike. Two and 1. Defense for the Tigers is just about the same as we started the game, except for the switch between Brewer and Hackins, who switched from the mound to catching. There's a ground ball, chopped foul. Coach Holman with the quick hand throws it back into the pitcher. 2-2 the count. And there's 1 out. Antlers have scored in every inning today. There's the pitch low for a ball. They had 2 outs and hadn't scored in the second inning today until they pushed across 3. Ignited by Burling's deep shot to left center field. And they'll say swing and a miss. Ball gets away from the catcher. The throw to first will be in time for the out. So strikeout there for Hackins. 2 gone. And that should bring up Lane Workman. Lane's having a great day as well. He's got 2 singles and 2 runs batted in. He's been on base every time in game 2. Again, came in for Cole Davis in game 1. Davis injured his hamstring going from second to third base. And there's a shot in the middle. Watch out. Past the pitcher. And that'll be another RBI is coming in to score. For the Antlers is Kenny Yetter. Sorry I missed that he pinch ran. Apologize for that. And so the big day also continues for Lane Workman. Another single, another RBI. And that was dangerous. That ball went right by the pitcher's head. 4 runs are in. It's 16-0. Brady Lee's the batter. He's 0 for 2. He's walked 1 time. Swings here and fouls it off. If Lee gets on, it looks like R.J. Roy will be next, still in the on-deck circle. Pitch called strike. And the day's getting long. Umpire goes out with the right hand. 0-2 with 2 outs. Lee's going to have a big job protecting that home plate here with 2 strikes. Swings and fouls that one off, and not criticizing the umpire there at all. It's been a long day. The Antlers have had a great day. They've scored 34 runs so far, only allowed 1 hit, and only allowed 2 base runners. On their side, it's been a big hit parade with the bats. Swinging a ground ball back to the mound. Nice glove. Throw to first, and that'll end the inning. So nicely done there. That was Hackins spearing that ball off the dirt, and that'll end the inning. But another big inning for the Antlers. 4 runs. 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We've played 3.5, and Deer Creek leads 16-0.
Spartan College of Aeronautics and Technology's flight program is designed to get you flying in your first week. You can spend less time in lectures and more time practicing what you've learned, so you could be certified in only 12 months. Also, our degree graduates are able to go for their ATP certification with reduced flight hours. Train for a career as a cargo, corporate, or airline pilot. For more information on starting an exciting new career, go to spartan.edu.
Spencer Wallace back to the mound for his 4th inning of work. So far, he's faced the minimum. He gave a hit to the first batter he faced, and since then he's retired 8 straight batters, including a lined-out double play in the first. 4 of those batters he's retired have been by strikeout, so he's through 3 innings, 1 hit, no runs, and 4 men sat down via the strikeout. We've got 2 more chances for the visiting team to get on the scoreboard before this one ends via the run rule. 16-0. And as we look at the infield, I think it's the same as we look around. Stephen Ray still at first. We got Bryson Bowers at second, Ramirez at short, Workman out there at third base. Appears to be the same lineup for the Antlers. To the first pitch, and swung on, fouled away. Back to the top of the order, number 22, Hackins, the catcher, actually now the pitcher. And again, he has the 1 hit of the day for the Tigers. He lined a humpback liner into right center field to start the game, just over the head of Bowers and inside the reach of Burling in right center field. Right now the count's 1-1. And Spencer will move some of the real estate there on the mound, get his footing a little bit better. There's a swing and kind of a pop up towards right center field. Could be trouble. The right fielder's coming on and called off by Royal, who makes the catch. And there's 1 away, so fly out. And there's 1 gone. Should also note that when Brock Riminer replaced Jackson Gerard, he took his spot in left field as well. So haven't noted that, but Brock has already batted twice, and he's obviously playing defense out there now. 1 out, bases clear. Number 2, Zach Stonecipher. Again, he lined out on a soft liner to second base, and now he bunts and pops it up, and that'll be out number 2. Start to say he lined into the double play the first time up, and now he pops out. Nice job by the catcher to find the ball. Brady Lee quickly up and made the play. 2 gone quickly, and Colin Kuykendall, the batter, he grounded out his first time up. Yeah, swing and a miss. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Strike two. Ran that one over the outside corner. Nice location there. And Kakadal quickly in a hole, 0-2. Here's the pitch. Just missed a little low. Wallace works very quickly, gets the ball, and he has the pitch he likes, and he's usually right back to the windup, and here he is again. That one popped up back over us. And there's strike three called. Froze him on a breaking pitch. That'll retire the side. Nothing across for the Tigers in the fourth. We move to the fifth. And Deer Creek leads 16-0.
Spartan College of Aeronautics and Technology's flight program is designed to get you flying in your first week. You can spend less time in lectures and more time practicing what you've learned, so you could be certified in only 12 months. Also, our degree graduates are able to go for their ATP certification with reduced flight hours. Train for a career as a cargo, corporate, or airline pilot. For more information on starting an exciting new career, go to spartan.edu.
Expect to be the last inning of action here. Deer Creek already ahead 16-0. They'll bat one more time, and barring a big inning from the Tigers, the game will end in the run rule, as it did in game one. New pitcher coming on, the third pitcher of the game for the Tigers, and that will be Stratton Blassingame. He started game one, lasted 2 innings. He'll come on to pitch again for the second time today. First time in this game, obviously. And the catcher will be Hackins, who started at catcher, moved to pitcher, and now is back catching again. For the Antlers, it'll be R.J. Royal, Bryson Bowers, and Stephen Ray, the 7, 8, and 9 hole hitters due up in game what we expect to be the Antlers' last at-bat of the day. They scored 5 in the first, 3 in the second, and 4 in each the third and fourth innings. They had an 8-run inning in game one, have scored in every inning today, as we told you. Have 12 hits so far today and 16 runs, or in this game, 12 hits. Throw goes down, and we're ready for action here in the fifth and final inning of this doubleheader action here at Deer Creek High School. Royal steps in. RJ is officially 0 for 1. He's walked and hit a sac fly. And the first pitch from Blassingame misses upstairs, ball 1. Next pitch also upstairs, 2-0. Blassingame, as we noted in game one, not a hard thrower. And RJ swings at that one and skies it foul. It'll leave the playing area. Left fielder couldn't find it anyway. So it's 2-1. RJ has turned on several pitches today and just gotten around a little bit early on them. Again, from here, the Antlers will be back in action in the Choctaw tournament this weekend. Several games on tap. And then next Monday back at home against El Reno. There's ball 3. So barring a big comeback, Deer Creek's record will move to 10-4. Tigers will fall to 2-9. There's a swing and a miss. Sun now gone behind the clouds. It's pretty dark in the stadium. The lights are not on. Pretty hard to pick up the ball this time of night, I would think, for a batter. RJ swings and pops it up on the right side, but that's going to be trouble. Second baseman giving chase. Well, Gary Hustle, he makes the catch. That's number 9, Lane Martinez. He's made a couple nice catches out there. Hustling over there to take away what might have been a blue single. Instead, it's just an out. 1 away, and Bryson Bowers comes to the plate. Bryson is 1 for 1. He's Got 2 RBIs. He walked with the bases loaded in the second and walked his last time up. Bases empty, 1 out. In a strange light out there right now with the sun behind the clouds as it goes down for the night. You can see our field level camera looks good, but the upper camera is kind of hard to get quite the right lighting. Here's the pitch. Bryson swings and pops that one up, but that one's trouble too. Headed towards right center field. Right fielder coming on. He makes the catch. That's Josh Gomez, and so 2 outs very quickly. And so for the first time today, the Antlers in danger of going down 1-2-3. Stephen Ray, the batter. Stephen is 1 for 3. His last time up, he singled back up the middle and got an RBI. First pitch, swung on, fouled back. If Stephen gets on, Ricky Ramirez is next. There's strike 2 on the outside half of home plate, and it's 0-2. For the Tigers, it'll be the 3, 4, and 5 hole hitters due up to try to keep this game going in the 5th inning. They're swinging a pop-up, headed back this way. Catcher's out of room, I think. And you hear it hit down on the bleachers down below us. About 3 rows back, and so we'll do it again on 0-2. Here's the wind from Blassingame in the pitch. Almost looked like a knuckleball the way that ball spun, or didn't spin, but it stays outside. It's 1-2. That one missed inside, 2-2. We started about 3:40 with game 1. Now it's just after 7 o'clock. 3 hours, 20 minutes of baseball. Thoroughly dominated by the Deer Creek Antlers from start to finish. Count now runs full to Stephen Ray, 3-2. Everybody we've seen come to the plate or take the field has done a good job for the Antlers today. Everybody's contributed to the cause. There's Ray swing and skying one foul on the left side out of play. Pitching has been great. Haven't been any errors.
My battery is almost out,
Lots
so
of
you might not
extra
have me
base
much
hits,
longer.
home runs, triples, doubles, you name it. Some patient at-bats as well. And again, you combine the scores, and Deer Creek has outscored Guymon today 34-0. Only allowed 1 hit on their side. Of course, Tigers overmatched, no doubt about that. And the competition will pick up in next week for sure for Deer Creek. Stephen swings and grounds one to the right side. First baseman's over to get it, but he can't make the play, and that'll be Ray scoring just ahead of the throw. An error by the first baseman, so Stephen Ray extends the inning. And we'll go back to the top of the order. Ricky Ramirez to the plate. 2 out, 1 on. Thought for a second, number 5, Josh Gomez was going to make the play and end the inning, but could not quite get to it. And I said earlier Gomez made the play in right field, but he is, as you see, moved to first base, and so I can't quite see the number of the right fielder out there who made the play earlier this inning, but that one was Gomez for sure. Imagine on a team like the Tigers, most of the guys can play various spots, as they're called to do quite often. 1-0 pitch to Ricky. He swings and skies it towards center field. That's trouble. Center fielder on the run to his left. Comes back, leaps, and makes the catch, I think. Yes, and the inning is over. So the first time today, the Antlers are turned away without any runs. So no runs, no hits, no errors, or 1 error, and a man left. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Last call for the Tigers, and Deer Creek leads 16-0.
you get on. It's totally playable.
Back with you, his last call for the visitors. Deer Creek leads 16-0. Spencer Wallace is back out there looking to close out what he started. He's had 4 great innings of work so far, except for 1 hit to lead off the game. He's been perfect actually. Lights have just come on for the last half inning here, as well as finishes his warm-up pitches. Again, 3, 4, and 5 due up for the Tigers. That's Martinez, Brewer, and Gomez. Martinez is 0 for 1, struck out the first time he came to the plate. Conference on the mound is over between Workman, Ray, and Wallace, and now we're ready for action.
Thank you, Doc. Want to make sure.
Here's the wind and the pitch. Ground ball towards short. Ramirez gloves it, throws to first, and Stephen Ray does a good job to keep his foot in the bag. There's 1 away very quickly.
All right, I'm changing my battery.
If Wallace finishes this one out, this will be his first win of the year. Will even his record at 1-1, be a complete game shutout if he can get the last 2 outs before a run scores. He gets a swing and a miss right there from Nick Brewer. Brewer's 0 for 1, grounded out to third his first time up. A nice play by Workman earlier. Here's the 0-1. Foul tip.
Love your hands, leave it alone.
And strike 2. Again, last reminder, we'll be back with you next Monday as El Reno's in town. According to the schedule, it's a 3:40 opening pitch, first pitch. We'll double check that for you. Obviously, follow us on Twitter, and you can get all the updates from DeerCreekAntlers.tv. Lee goes out to speak with Wallace just for a minute, but they have themselves on the same page. It's 0-2, 1 out. Here's the pitch. And strike 3 called. Another strikeout for Spencer Wallace. He's been outstanding. 1 more out to go. A big thank you to the staff here at Antler Vision for letting me to come on. And thanks to Jan Harris, who runs the show. And always love getting the chance to call the baseball games. And as a football coach and girls basketball coach, we love getting to go back and watch our games as well. Really appreciate all the work that everybody here at Antler Vision does. There's a strike again from Wallace. Batter is Josh Gomez. He's 0 for 1, struck out his first time up. Swings and misses there.
I have to wipe balance.
Wallace has 6 strikeouts. That pitch just missed a little bit outside. That pitch a little down low, just missed. 2 balls, 2 strikes. So Wallace looking for that 3rd strike to end the ball game and complete the doubleheader sweep for the Antlers. Here's the wind and the pitch. And swing and a miss, strike 3. Great gain, Spencer Wallace. 1 hitter, gets the shutout. Also gets 8 strikeouts, and that'll end the ball game and end the day. So the Deer Creek Antlers go 2-0. Thanks from everyone here at DeerCreekAntlers.tv. This is Jonathan Keithley. See you next time.